Damn it! They shut the door behind them. They probably wiped out the drawing, too. Now how do I get out of here?
I haven't quite finished poking around in this room just yet. Let's take another look at this stone cavity.
Oh, there's a circular depression here. The stone is super hot right here. This could make a great cooking pit. That's hot. Hey, I wonder if I could use this for baking a cookie. It's not Grandma's oven, but it'd be worth a try. What a cookie! Hopefully it's tasty and edible. Ah! This thing is piping hot. A fresh baked cookie. I love that smell. Once again, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know why they have some icons active if we are not able to actually do anything with them.
It's way too hot and I don't want to singe my fingers. This should do it. The biggest cookie I've ever seen. Manufactured through sophisticated baking techniques. I will say this is well qualified for a Guinness World Record. Well, maybe two. One for making it, and another for fitting it in my 16 square inch pocket. A bizarre, finely cut stone in the shape of a U. I lit the torches. There's plenty of light in here now. No, the handle's on pretty tight.
He says that, but still.
Nothing happens. It'd be stupid of me to put it out now. Ha! Tabloid reporter opens pyramid chamber. More exciting than Capone's vault. Now look at that. That looks interesting. What a weird looking picture. It's some sort of machine. The top is dome-shaped and 3 beams are branching out of it. What could it be? Might be a clue. Might be some Aztec kid's art project. Hey, there's some smaller markings carved next to the drawing. Should take a closer look at them as well.
It could be another Scholarian device.
Some Aztec glyphs. I can't read them, though. They're too small and worn out. If I only had a magnifying glass. I'll bet Debbie could read these. I wonder if I could borrow her glasses for a while.
We will return here later with Debbie's glasses. I'm not sure why we can't just buy a magnifying glass, but here we are.
What a strange shape. Almost looks like a keyhole.
It does indeed. It is a strange depression. I've had a few of those in my time.
The door opened back up by itself.
What are they dripping with? I hope that it's only sweat. Right. It's time to feed this watchdog. And for some reason, we are going to feed it a giant cookie.
What, doggy? Is this what you want? What you really, really want? Then I'll give you what you want, what you really, really want. You know, there's a baker who'd love to meet you. Once again, I don't know what you're talking about. Woof! Nothing. I knew I should have taken those dog language courses back in college. Got it! Finally. That should do it. With a little bit of luck, the winch should now be working again. Howdy, boys.
Greetings, stranger.
What looks delicious?
It looks delicious.
We're terribly sorry, mister, but this is reserved for members only.
So tell me, boys, what's your good deed for the day?
We've been caring for the preservation of environment and nature. Well, the same procedures every day.
What are you doing in here? And what's with the camp?
Oh, that's what we call our special mission. We are caring for the boreal owl.
Who or what on earth is a boreal owl?
You mean you don't know that? It's a bird species, now almost extinct from reckless ongoing destruction of woodland. All of it enforced by man.
And why do you guys have to care for him?
Because the last specimen of this kind of bird is within this camp. It's going to lay an egg soon and thus will be in need of good care and tranquility.
So it's well sheltered here?
It does have good hideaway here, just believe us.
Are you guarding him too?
Why are you so concerned about that?
I'm a reporter for the local nature conservation organization.
Can I see your professional identity card?
Unfortunately, I spilled my hazelnut creamer on it this morning.
Oh yes, that's what we commonly do to our uniforms.
Well, I used to be a scout when I was younger. Back then, we were trying, to rescue the two-headed squirrel from an evil developer. Didn't work, though.
Ah yes, we remember. Some cruel reporter murdered that poor creature in the most barbaric manner. We do believe we can trust you. The bird's over there, but you better not go there. Any disturbance may scare him off easily. The whole area is under high security. Secured by cameras, microphones, and even motion detectors. Guarded by most reliable scout members.
Wow, you guys sure take your mission seriously. You said only your best scouts can sit there. Why not you guys?
Because our young leader thinks us much too credulous.
Isn't that a little unfair?
That depends on your viewpoint. We can at least sit comfortably here, barbecuing marshmallows in the meantime.
See you later, boys. I gotta run.
Goodbye, mister.
Where is all of this security? And why are Boy Scouts in the middle of a Mexican rainforest looking after an endangered species? It's been about 30 years since I was in the Scouts, but I cannot remember doing anything like this.
Nice cozy campfire. Hi.
Greetings, mister. Would you like a marshmallow?
No, thank you. I'm still a little airsick. But can I ask you a question?
Of course you can.
I'm Zach, by the way. And you are?
Name's Bert. Normally you would find Ernest here too, but he appears to have gone to sleep in the meanwhile.
So, what's it like being in some jungle far away from home, miles from the comforts of civilization?
Well, so far it's been quite acceptable, since those animals who hide away in our sleeping bags are the same as in our home country. Nor are there any more houses than you find in the big cities.
And what about all the local animals that would eat you for breakfast? Not to mention poisonous snakes.
Are you trying to frighten me, mister?
Not really.
Good. So you wanted to ask a question?
What are you doing here? In the middle of nowhere? I mean, literally at the butt crack of the world.
I'm a fire warden.
Fire what?
Fire warden, who embodies the consolidated team spirit of our group. Nothing would work without me. I make coffee in the morning, and I see to it the morale of every member is constantly at a high level.
So you're some kind of intern in the wilderness?
Uh-huh.
Making coffee, raising morale, working longer hours than anyone else? I mean, that is what interns do. The only difference is that you've probably kissed fewer butts than I have. Ah, this brings back memories. But tell me, where does the name Fire Warden come from?
Well, in general, my main responsibility is to see to it that the fire will keep burning through the whole night.
So you're up all night and sleep all day?
Exactly! I eat marshmallows during my vigil.
I'm off again. See ya, kid.
I wouldn't exactly call Mexico the butt crack of the world.
Haha, lovely. Huey, Dewey, and Louie barbecuing marshmallows. The classic two-person tent. I don't want to wake them up. Hi there.
Young leaders of the Woodpecker Scout group recruited from the Associated Freaks of Fauna, Flora, and Birds is reporting for service, sir.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Young Leader. My name is Zak McKracken.
I too am honored to make your acquaintance, Mr. McKracken. How can I help you?
Can you tell me what an 11-year-old boy is doing in the Mexican jungle by himself? Well, not counting all the venomous snakes and giant ants, I mean.
Well, it's simply my duty, even my honourable mission to watch that burial owl while it's breeding and critically document its ovulation.
On his own? What about these two?
Boreal owl? Never heard of it.
Yes, few know anything about this specimen. It belongs to the Strigidae family, commonly called owls, which are indicated by their unusual nature and habits.
Habits?
Well, its actual breeding areas are always close to the waterfalls. That aside, these birds are quite sensitive when there is a disturbance like radio waves or air waves. That's why cell phones and the likes are strictly prohibited within this area.
And why is it then that it shows such peculiar behavior?
Well, listen, it's mainly because the females will mistakenly eat the males before copulation has even begun. After the female has recognized her mistake, she'd regurgitate the male again. It often happens that the females are even forced to inseminate themselves.
That is pretty weird, I'll give you that.
The female boreal owl inseminates itself. Okay.
What about all these devices scattered here?
Well, with this camera, we are filming the bird's behavior. By means of video footage, we will be able to comprehend its particular behavior much better. Moreover, ours could possibly be the very last footage of a breeding boreal owl.
And what about those loudspeakers?
Yeah, that's the thing we're having a little issue with. Since its actual breeding areas are always close to the waterfalls, and since there's no waterfalls in sight in this region, this requires us for a little bit more creativity. So our plans were to simulate the background noise of a waterfall. But not much later, one of our buddies sadly lost the cassette. That's why the bird is feeling a little bit uneasy at the moment.
Ah, I see. I might be able to get you one. I'll keep an eye out.
Rest assured that the Associated Freaks of Fauna, Flora, and Bird Kingdom would be eternally grateful, mister.
Very good work, William. Keep it up.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
So if this thing only breeds near waterfalls, and there are no waterfalls in this area, then what is it doing here?
Man, if I were that bird, I think I'd be under a lot of pressure. Without some help, I certainly wouldn't be able to lay an egg. Come to think of it, I couldn't do it with help. I don't think I'm very good at sounding like a boreal owl. Once again, I don't know what you're talking about. A metal pipe. Apparently its only purpose is to transport the egg. What do you want me to do? Blow into it?
Yes?
What do you want me to do? Blow into it? The egg is supposed to roll through the pipe and then land on this cushion. Looks like they're recording the hatchings. Wish I had this stuff when I was in the Scouts. The camera's running, I wouldn't dream of shutting it off. The stereo is out of action. Besides, I don't have a tape to put in there.
Then what do you call this?
Steal a stereo from Scouts? Not on your life. Jeez, what you must think of me. The stereo is out of action. Besides, I don't have a tape to put in there.
Alright, let's repair this tape.
That should do it.
I do apologise that I am repeating some of these useless actions, but it's hard to keep track of which is useless and which is not.
Neat. Looks as if it were bought today. If they still made these things. I should talk to William first.
Why?
Hey, William. Good news. I've got the kind of tape you were looking for.
Now that's really good news, mister, so please insert it into our tape recorder.
I'm no biologist, but I'm wondering if the music on this cassette could get this bird to lay an egg. I should know. This one time I listened to this band called Explosive Consumption, and I got Montezuma's Revenge afterwards. I probably shouldn't have told you that. But anyway, I'm not a bird, so it's sort of apples to oranges. But anything's worth a try, ain't it? Alright, let's see if you headbang out to a little heavy metal. Rockin'! It worked! Wasn't trying to scare it away. But it did lay an egg. Score 1 for intestinal discomfort. Mission accomplished. William, we have liftoff.
Yes, sir. Excellent work indeed. The cadet will be delighted for sure, sir.
Which came first, the chicken or this thing?
The egg.
That really doesn't interest me. No, this egg is much too large to fit inside a microwave. Are you nuts? An entire species is depending on the survival of this egg. Seriously! A fine feather. It'd be nice to have, but where did it come from?
From a bird, maybe? One that was just here?
It's too high up there. I can't reach it.
Of course you can, but this is an adventure game.
Actually, I could blow into the pipe. If it goes right, the feather should pop out and land on the ground. Dang, not quick enough. Oh, come on. You gotta be... Ugh. This is getting ridiculous. What a pain in the... Oh, this is for the birds.
What, the feather is for the birds?
Okay.
Whoops, I did not mean to cut out that dialogue.
One of the many competitors to my beloved infiltrator.
There we go. Right, let's use this ticket machine and head off. We do need to return to Mexico at some point. But right now, let's head to Honolulu.
Waikiki, I'm coming.